Hello again and welcome back. Welcome to a new class, to class number 157. Little by little, yes, step by step, slowly but surely, we are moving towards our final destination. And our final destination for the beginners section is class number 195. We're starting today class 157, which means we're relatively near the end. But class number 195 is not the end for you, because I really recommend that you continue with the intermediate program and, of course, the advanced program to make an effort to finish this question, to conquistar, to conquer, finally, the English language, quitarlo del medio de forma definitiva, el lastre del inglés, hacer el gran esfuerzo ahora. It's necessary to make a big effort and not to extend the effort over a long period of time. La gente suele hacer incursiones esporádicas en el inglés, sin jamás rematar la faena. El único beneficiario de esto soy yo y mis competidores y otros profesores, porque tenemos alumnos perpetuos, eternos, que nunca resuelven, porque nunca entran con decisión y resolución para resolver definitivamente el problema. Okay, but I recommend that now you make the effort to solve the problem. Because if you don't solve the problem of the English language now, with this opportunity, you will drag the problem for the next 30 years. To drag es arrastrar el problema, diciendo mi asignatura pendiente es el inglés. Pues el 98% de la gente aquí su asignatura pendiente es el inglés. Okay? Because they never make the effort to really learn. And in this program, the effort is to study the book, to listen to the CDs, to watch these programs religiously, and to watch repetitions of the programs, to study the auxiliary material, these books, the lists, and the vocabulary, and to repeat aloud again and again and again all the sentences. It's necessary. It's unavoidable if you want to speak well. You have to make this effort. If you don't, the only beneficiary, I repeat, the only beneficiary is me, because they pay me to continue teaching you forever, because you continue coming back for more classes in 2 years, in 5 years, in 11 years, in 20 years, you will come back. And it's true. I know people who have called me after 20 years and saying, Richard, ¿te acuerdas de mí? Soy Pablo. Pablo, hoy quiero retomar el tema del inglés. And they're 53 years old. And I say, why didn't you solve the problem when you were 27? But they don't. Okay. Don't be one of those cases, please. All right. Camera number 1, please. Number 1, no tengo muchas cosas que hacer. I don't have many things to do. I don't have many things to do. Me gusta pasar el tiempo en casa. I like, y es verdad, it's true, for me. I like to spend time at home. I like to spend time at home. Me gusta ayudar a mi mujer en la cocina. También es verdad. I like to help my wife in the kitchen. I like to help my wife in the kitchen. A ella no le gusta venir aquí. She doesn't like to come here. She doesn't like to come here. I don't like to come here. She doesn't like to come here. Dice que tiene mejores cosas que hacer. She says she has better things to do. I don't know. What do you think? My wife says she has better things to do than to come here. Okay, maybe she's right. Yo no tengo nada que hacer. I don't have anything to do. I don't have anything to do. I have nothing to do. You see, during the break, when I pass the class to another teacher, I sit here and wait. I don't have anything to do. Sometimes I have a newspaper and I kill time. Sometimes I look at the next class, but really I don't have anything to do. Tengo que hacer algo importante. I have to do something important. I have to do something important. I have to do. La idea de obligación, tener que. La pronunciación del verbo to have cambia bastante. I have, yo tengo un bolígrafo. I have a pen. Have, la V es una V, que suena una F vibrada. I have a pen. Ahora, cuando digo have to, cambio de una F vibrada, la V, a una F pura. Have. I have to use this pen. I have to do something important today. I have to learn English. I have to be here. I have to work for a living. I have no choice. I have to take care of my children. I have to make money. I'm not rich. I have to work. All right. ¿Qué haces? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you crazy or what are you doing? Don't write things down during the class. Simply watch the class. Don't write things down during the class. Put down your pen and simply watch. Absorb the sound of the English language. That's all. Absorb the sound of the English language. Don't write things down. In these books, there are many, many things that are written down and you can read. Don't spend your time writing things down in front of me. No. Watch the program and listen to the English. ¿Qué vas a hacer? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What is she going to do? What is he going to do? What are they going to do? What am I? Amaya. What am I going to do? What are you going to do? ¿Y qué haces los fines de semana? What do you do on the weekends? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do on the weekends? O los británicos, what do you do at weekends? All right. ¿A dónde vas? Where are you going? My little one, where are you going? ¿Y a dónde vas a ir este verano? Where are you going to go this summer? All right. I'll be back in a few minutes to continue.
Hello and you're welcome. Nice to see you. I'm Fitz and I'm here with Esther.
Hello,
and
Fitz.
we're going to review. How are you, Esther?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Very well, very well. Are you going to help us review again?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yes I am.
Yes, I am.
Are you going to? Yes I am.
Yes.
Okay, Esther, ask me how old my twin brothers are. My twin brothers.
How old are your twin brothers?
Muy bien. ¿Qué significa twin brothers?
Son los gemelos.
Gemelos, okay.
Hermanos gemelos.
Yes. My twin brothers are 30. Ask me if they live together.
Do they live together?
Yes, they do. Ask me if they're tall.
Are they tall?
Yes, they are. Ask me how tall they are.
How tall are they?
They're 1 meter 80 centimeters. So ask me if they're tall. Ask me if they're tall. Are they tall? Yes, they are. Ask me how tall they are. ¿Cómo se dice eso? Ask me how tall they are.
Pregúntame cómo son de altos o cuánto miden.
Okay.
¿Cuánto miden?
Okay. So ask me how tall they are. They're 1 meter 80 centimeters. Ask me what they do.
What they do? What do they?
What do they do? Esther.
You got me.
I got you. So ask me what they do.
What do they? What do they do?
What do they do?
Oh.
What do they do? Esther.
Yeah.
Ask me what they do.
What do they do?
Muy bien. Ask me what they do. What do they do? ¿Y qué significa eso? Ask me what they do. ¿Qué significa what do you do?
¿A qué se dedican?
Okay, so what do you do? Okay, I'm a teacher. What do you do? Ask me what they do. They're bank robbers. They're bank robbers. Okay, ask me if they drive to work.
Do they drive to work?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Ask me if they like ice cream.
Do they like ice cream?
Yes, they do. Ask me if they're rich.
Are they rich?
No, they're not. Ask me if they're good bank robbers.
Are they good bank robbers?
No, they're bad bank robbers. Ask me if they're poor.
Are they poor?
Yes, they're poor. Ask me if they work hard.
Do they work hard?
No, they don't. Ask me if they're lazy bank robbers.
Are they lazy bank robbers?
Yes, they are. Ask me if they have similar personalities.
Have they similar personalities?
Okay, or do they have?
Do they have?
Do they have similar?
Do they have similar personalities?
Yes, they do. Ask me if they have similar personalities. Do they have? Do they have similar personalities? Yes, they do. Ask me if they're crazy.
Are they crazy?
Yes, they're a little bit crazy. Ask me if they watch sport on TV.
Do they watch sports on TV?
Yes, yes, they do. Yes, they watch sport on TV. Ask me how often they rob banks.
How often do they rob banks?
They never rob banks. Ask me why they never rob banks.
Why do they never rob banks?
They never rob banks because they're lazy. Okay, now some translations for Esther and also for you. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Esther, no tengo muchas cosas que hacer.
I don't have too many things to do.
Or simply, I don't have many.
I don't have many things to do.
Muy bien, ahora en casa. I don't have many things to do. Repeat. Muy bien, I don't have many things to do. Me gusta pasar el tiempo en casa.
I like to spend time at home.
Muy bien, Esther. I like to spend time at home. Me gusta pasar el tiempo en casa. I like to spend time at home. Me gusta ayudar a mi mujer en la cocina.
I like to help my wife at the kitchen, in the kitchen.
Muy bien. I like to help my wife in the kitchen. A ella no le gusta venir aquí.
She doesn't like to come here.
Muy bien. She doesn't like to come here. She doesn't like to come here. Dice que tiene mejores cosas que hacer.
She says
Muy bien.
she has better things to do.
Muy bien, Esther. Una vez más.
She says she has better things to do.
Muy bien. Ahora en casa, muy importante. She says, no says. She says she has better things to do. She says she has better things to do. Now repeat. Very good. Okay. Tengo que hacer algo importante.
I've got to do something important.
Okay. O también I have to do.
I have to do something important.
Very good. No tengo nada que hacer.
I don't have anything to do.
Okay. I don't have anything to do. ¿Qué haces? Esther, ¿qué haces?
What do you do?
Right now?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? ¿Qué haces? What are you doing? ¿Qué vas a hacer?
What are you going to do?
Muy bien. ¿Qué haces los fines de semana?
What do you do at the weekends?
On the weekends or at, los dos. Okay. ¿A dónde vas?
Where do you go?
Right now?
Where are you going?
Muy bien. La última. ¿A dónde vas a ir este verano?
Where are you going to go this summer?
Muy bien, Esther. Buen trabajo en casa también. Gracias y goodbye.
All right. Getting up and going to bed. I get up in the morning and I go to bed at night. I get up in the morning and I go to bed at night. I get up in the morning and I go to bed at night. I'll explain it on camera number 1. It's a simple concept. In the morning I get up, and at night I go to bed. Most people get up in the morning and go to bed at night. Some people go to bed at night and some people go to bed in the morning and get up at night. I know one fellow, I know one guy, I know one man, I know one person by the name of Tomas who goes to bed at 10 o'clock in the morning, and he gets up at 5 o'clock in the afternoon because he works at night. He works at night. But most people don't work at night. Most people work during the day. Most people don't work at night. Most people work during the day. La mayoría de la gente, most people work during the day. So, por lo tanto, most people get up in the morning and most people go to bed at night. Now, not everybody gets up at the same time, and not everybody goes to bed at the same time. Me, during the week, I get up at 20 minutes to 6, and I go to bed around 11:30. I get up at 20 minutes to 6, and I go to bed around 11:30. On the weekends, I don't get up at 20 minutes to 6. I get up around 8 o'clock, and I go to bed around 12:30 at night, a little later, 1 hour later. This morning, I got up at 7:30. I got up later because today is a special day. But normally I get up at 20 minutes to 6. But this morning I got up at 7:30. Last night I went to bed at midnight, at 12 o'clock. I went to bed at midnight. Last Saturday, I remember, last Saturday I went to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning because there was a party in my house. So I didn't go to bed at the normal time. I went to bed later. I went to bed at 3 o'clock on Saturday night, and I got up at 8 o'clock. No, I got up at 7:30 in the morning. Yeah, I got up at 7:30 in the morning. Ask me why I got up so early after the party. Richard, why did you get up so early after the party? I got up early because I had to take my son to the airport. I had to take my son to the airport. Yes, my son was at the party, but the next morning he had a flight to the United States, and I had to take my son to the airport. So I got up early. I got up early on Sunday morning. Ask me what time I went to bed on Sunday night. Well, what time did you go to bed on Sunday night? I went to bed quite early. I went to bed at 11:30. No, miento. No. I went to bed at 10:30. Yes, I went to bed at 10:30. Usually I go to bed around 12 o'clock on Sunday. But last Sunday I went to bed at 10:30. I went to bed 90 minutes earlier than usual. Ask me what time I got up the next morning. Richard, what time did you get up the next morning? The next morning I got up at 20 minutes to 6. Ask me why I get up every day so early. Why do you get up every day so early? I get up so early because I have to start work early. Ask me what time I start work. What time do you start work? I start work at 7:30 in the morning. All right? And I like to get up early with plenty of time to have a coffee, to surf the web, and to do other things before getting dressed and shaving and having a shower, etc. Ask me what time I went to bed last night. What time did you go to bed last night? Last night I went to bed at midnight. Ask me what time I got up yesterday morning. What time did you get up yesterday morning? Yesterday morning I got up at 20 minutes to 6. Ask me what time I got up this morning. What time did you get up this morning? This morning was an exception. I got up at 7:30. I got up at 7:30. All right? Ask me when the last time was I got up at 7:30. When was the last time you got up at 7:30? I don't remember. I usually don't get up at 7:30. I usually get up around 8 or 8:30 on the weekends, and then at 20 minutes to 6 during the week, to go to bed and to get up. Every evening, every night, most people go to bed, and every morning, most people get up. And ask me how I feel when I go to bed. How do you feel when you go to bed? Well, usually I feel sleepy when I go to bed. Usually I feel, puedes poner usually antes o en medio. I usually feel sleepy con sueño, soñoliento. I usually feel sleepy when I go to bed. Ask me how I feel when I get up. How do you feel when you get up? I always feel sleepy when I get up. So I feel sleepy when I go to bed, and I feel sleepy when I get up. Do you feel sleepy when you go to bed? Do you always go to bed at the same time? Do you go to bed at the same time on the weekends as during the week? Do you get up at the same time every day during the week? Do you get up late on Saturday and Sunday? Do most people get up late on Saturday and Sunday? I think so. I think most people get up relatively late. I think most people sleep in on Saturday and Sunday. Curiosa expresión, to sleep in, verbo compuesto, es dormir tarde. To sleep in, a pierna suelta. Do you sleep in on Saturday and Sunday? Do you get up late on Saturday and Sunday? Did you get up late last Saturday? I got up a little late, but I didn't get up late on Sunday. I got up at 7:30 last Sunday to take my son to the airport. So I didn't get up late. I got up early. And this morning I got up early, but not as early as usual, because I usually get up at 20 minutes to 6, and I usually go to bed around 11:30. Okay, get up, go to bed. I hope you know it perfectly. I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, I remember when Ronald Reagan was the President of the United States. He got up every morning at 5 o'clock, and he started work at 6:30, 6:30. He got up very early every day, Saturday and Sunday included. He got up very early, and he started work very early. He finished work at 5 o'clock every day. And this is true, unless there was a crisis, except in moments of special crisis, Ronald Reagan stopped work. He finished work at 5 o'clock in the White House. And he went to bed at 9:30 every evening, very early. A very interesting man, very interesting president. Okay, I'll be back after our next teacher.
Hello everyone, my name is Layla, and today we're going to do a class with get up and go to bed, the first and last actions of the day. To help me, I have my student here with me. Her name is Pilar. Pilar, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you. And you, Layla?
I'm doing great. Okay, are you ready to start practicing?
Yes, I am.
Okay, very good. So I'll say every day, he, she, or they, and I just want you to tell me yesterday. Okay, so you give me in the past. You give it to me in the past.
Okay.
Okay. So every day I go to bed.
Yesterday, I went to bed.
Okay, very good. Every day she goes to bed.
Yesterday, she went to bed.
Exactly. Okay. Every day he goes to bed.
Yesterday, he went to bed.
Okay, good. Now notice that went to. Okay, she's saying the two T's together. Yesterday he went to bed. Okay, we have the two T's together so we can link the sounds. Okay. Every day they go to bed.
Yesterday, they went to bed.
Went to.
Went to bed.
Okay, very good. All right, and now I'll just ask you some questions. Okay? What time did you go to bed last night?
I have to answer.
Yeah, what
yes.
time did you go? Okay, so you have to ask me, right?
Ah.
Do I have to
Do I have to
answer?
answer the question?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what time did you go to bed last night?
I went to bed at 11. Bueno, at 12.
Okay, no, whenever you want. Okay,
No,
the
at
time.
12.
The important
at
thing.
midnight.
At midnight.
Eso,
Okay.
At midnight.
Last night.
Last night.
Okay, so one more time. What time did you go to bed last night?
I went to bed at midnight. Last night.
Okay, there you go. All right. What time did you go to bed the night before last?
I went to bed at 11 last night.
The night?
The night before last night.
Okay, or we can just say the night before last.
The night before last.
Exactly. So it's not last night, but the night before that. Okay?
Okay.
The night before last.
Okay.
Okay? Good. All right. What time did they go to bed?
They went to bed at midnight.
At midnight as well?
Yes. as
Okay.
well.
All right. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to do we've been doing go to bed. Okay, so now in the morning, what do we do?
You get up.
Exactly. Okay. So every day I get up. Yesterday?
Yesterday I got up.
Exactly. Very good. Okay, so got up. We link the sound there as well. Okay, so we have the T and the U.
Okay.
Yesterday I got up. Okay? Every day she gets up.
Yesterday she got up.
Exactly. Okay? Yesterday she got up. Okay? Every day they get up.
Yesterday they got up.
Who?
They got up.
Very good. Okay, don't forget that TH sound. Yesterday they got up. Okay?
Okay.
What time did you get up yesterday?
I got up at 7 in the morning.
At 7? Okay, we could say 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
Exactly. So instead of saying 7 in the morning, it's more natural for us to say 7 a.m. Okay? One more time. What time did you get up yesterday?
I got up at 7 a.m.
A.m.
Yes, I got up at 7 a.m.
Okay, good. Now we can link the sounds together. I got up at 7 a.m.
I got up at 7 a.m.
Okay, all right. What time did you get up the day before yesterday?
I got up at 8 a.m. the day before last.
The day before yesterday. Because before we did the night before last, right? Because we say last night, the night before last. So now it's the day before yesterday. Do you want me to ask you again?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. All right. So, what time? And you guys as well. Okay, you're practicing at home, right? Estáis practicando en voz alta, ¿verdad? What time did you get up the day before yesterday?
I got up at 8 the day before yesterday.
Very good. Okay. The day. Just remember the day.
The day.
There you go. Okay, so the day before yesterday. There we can link as well. Before yesterday. Okay, it's an R sound and an I sound. So, I got up the day before yesterday. Okay. Well done. All right. What time did you get up 2 days ago?
I got up at 6 a.m. 2 days ago.
Okay, so it's the same as the day before yesterday. Okay, but don't worry. So here we just want to practice. Okay, so we can say 2 days ago or the day before yesterday. It's the same. Okay. What time did you get up 5 days ago?
I got up at 10 a.m. 5 days ago.
Okay, very good. So I got up at 5 a.m. or at?
Yes, at 5. Poco pronto.
No, what time did you say? At 7 a.m.?
Yes.
5 days ago. Okay.
Yes.
Ask me what time I got up yesterday.
What time did you get up yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yes.
Okay, now you're asking me a question, right? So I want intonation.
Okay. What time did you get up yesterday?
Very good. Okay, at home, now ask me. Okay, now what do they have to say, Pilar? I want them to ask me at home. Okay, so that para que puedan corregir la respuesta, I want you to ask me again.
What time did you get up yesterday?
Okay, very good. Lo habéis dicho igual de bien que ella, ¿no? All right. Yesterday, I got up at 6:45. Okay, so I can say I got up at 6:45, or I got up at, do you know the other way?
6:45.
Okay, so
a quarter to
the next, a
7.
quarter, exactly, 15 minutos para la siguiente hora.
Okay.
So a quarter to 7.
Okay.
Okay, so what time did I get up yesterday?
You got up at a quarter to 7.
Very good. Okay, now ask me what time I went to bed last night.
What time did you go to bed last night?
Okay, very good. All right, so she wants to know what time I went to bed last night. Okay, so that would be the indirect. Ese sería el indirecto. Okay, I went to bed at 11:45 last night.
Okay.
Okay, or
a quarter to 12.
okay, exactly. So tell me what time I went to bed.
What time?
No, tell me. You went to bed, but using
You went to bed at a quarter to 11, to 12.
to 12. Okay, now
Yes.
just one more time without any
Yes.
mistakes.
You went to bed at quarter to 12.
Okay.
Thank you.
So at a quarter, so I went to bed at a quarter to 12.
Okay.
Okay? Very well done. Okay, so that's all the time we have for today. All right, I'm sorry. So I will see you next time. Goodbye.
All right. Question. How far is it from Madrid to Barcelona? It's 610 kilometers on the Carretera Nacional, not using the toll road. Toll, T-O-L-L is peaje. Toll road is Carretera Peaje. It's 610 kilometers from Madrid to Barcelona. Camera number 1. Well, question. How far is it from camera number 2 to camera number 1? It's about 3 meters from camera number 1 to camera number 2, or from camera number 2 to camera number 1. So would you mind moving 3 meters to your left? I'll move 3 meters to my right, and we'll come together at camera number 1. Are you ready? Now. Okay. Okay. How far is it? How far is it from Madrid to Toledo? It's 75 or 80 kilometers from Madrid to Toledo. How far is it from New York to Los Angeles? It's 5,000 kilometers. Matita, eh? It's 5,000 kilometers from, from New York to Los Angeles. How far is it from Miami to Seattle? It's about 5,500 kilometers from Miami to Seattle. How far is it from Madrid to Zaragoza? It's 300 kilometers from Madrid to Zaragoza. How far is it from Oviedo to Gijón? I don't know. I think it's about 40 kilometers from Oviedo to Gijón. How far is it from Don Benito to Villanueva de la Serena? I don't know. I think it's about 10 kilometers from Don Benito to Villanueva. How far is it from Medellín to Don Benito? Medellín, Extremadura. Yeah, okay. It's about 10 or 15 kilometers from Medellín to Don Benito. How far is it? How far is it from? How far is it from Piedrita to Barco de Ávila? It's about 20 kilometers from Piedrita to Barco de Ávila. How far is it from Portugal? Well, how far is it from Lisbon to Madrid? I don't know. I think it's about 550 kilometers from Lisbon to Madrid. How far is it from Rome to Milan? It's about 500 kilometers from Rome to Milan. How far is it from Dallas to Houston. It's 280 miles. It's 280 miles from Dallas to Houston. How much is that in kilometers? I don't know, let's see. It's about 450 kilometers from Dallas to Houston. How far is it from Dallas to San Antonio? About the same. Yeah, it's about 450 kilometers from Dallas to San Antonio. How far is it from Washington to New York? It's about 500 kilometers from Washington to New York. Okay, how far is it? ¿Qué distancia hay entre dos sitios? ¿Cómo es de lejos? How far? ¿Cómo de lejos? Literalmente decimos, how far is it? Y eso no cambia nunca. How far is it? Y luego from to. How far is it? 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 ¿Cuán lejos es? Desde hasta. Literalmente es lo que decimos en inglés. How far? How far is it? How far is it from Madrid to New York? It's 7 hours by plane. How far is it from Madrid to Paris? It's 2 hours by plane. How far is it from Madrid to Berlin? It's 2.5 hours by plane. How far is it from Madrid to Rome? It's 2 hours or 2.5 hours by plane. How far is it from Messina to Palermo in Sicily? It's 3 hours by car. How far is it? How far is it? Siempre. Lo que no se dice es, por ejemplo, how far is Madrid from Barcelona? Suena bien. Y no suena mal en inglés, pero no lo decimos nunca. No decimos nunca, how far is Madrid from Barcelona? Decimos, how far is it from Madrid to Barcelona? How far is it from Barcelona to Zaragoza? How far is it from Valencia to Barcelona? How far is it from Mallorca, from Palma de Mallorca to Manacor? How far is it from Manacor to Deià? How far is it from Deià to Pollença? Okay, how far is it from Mahón to Ciudadela in Menorca? How far is it? How far is it? Okay, how far is it from Seville to Córdoba? How far is it from Córdoba to Málaga? How far is it from Málaga to Antequera? How far is it from Antequera to Granada? How far is it from Granada to Baza? How far is it from Baza to Almería? How far is it from Almería to El Ejido? How far is it from El Ejido to Las Alpujarras? How far is it from Torre del Mar to Marbella? How far is it? How far is it? How far is it? How far is it from Algeciras to Ceuta? How far is it from Algeciras to Tangier? I think it's 3 hours by ship. Yeah, by ferry. It's 1 hour to Ceuta, and I think it's 3 hours to Tangier by ferry. How far is it? Okay, it's very easy. It's simply remembering how far is it? How far is it? I don't know how far it is. Do you know how far it is? Do you know what time it is? Do you know where it is? Do you know what it is? Do you know how far it is? Do you know how far it is from Texas to New York? No, I don't know how far it is. Well, ask me, how far is it? It's, it apóstrofe S, es como iniciamos la expresión de distancia. It's, y luego los kilómetros o millas o horas de viaje. It's 3 days by car from Texas to New York. It's a long time. From the center of Texas. Texas is bigger than Spain and Portugal together, so it's big. It's 3 hours. How far is it from Spain to Germany? Well, it depends where. From Madrid to Berlin, it's 3 days by car. 1 day from Madrid to Perpignan, another day from Perpignan to, well, maybe it's 2 days, 2 very long days. 3 days normal. Okay, how far is it? How far is it? How far is it? I'll see you in a few minutes.
Yes, hello, and welcome to Vaughan Inglés 4.0. My name is Alberto Alonso, and I'm your teacher. I am your teacher. I'm your teacher. You're my student. Yes, you, and you, and you, and you, and you. You too, don't worry. I didn't forget about you. You're all my students. Yeah. Are you guys ready to work? ¿Listos para trabajar? Yes? Good. That's the attitude I like. All right, well, I've got another student who is ready to work with you. That's right, and his name is Jaime. Please welcome Jaime to the show. What's up, Jaime?
Doing class.
All right, good, good. ¿Ves? Me está variando ahora sus respuestas. Good, good, Jaime. Now, are you learning a lot?
Yes, I'm learning a lot.
Okay, good. How do you say, me gusta escuchar la radio?
I like listen to the radio.
I like listening.
I like listening to the radio.
To the radio. Muy bien, listening con tú. Do you remember how to say matices?
No.
Nuances.
Nuances.
Nuances. Es una palabra difícil, pero es una palabra que si lo dices la gente dice, usted sí que sabe el inglés. Nuances.
Nuances.
That's it. Okay. Now, vamos a hablar de distancia un poco. How do you say a cuántos kilómetros está tal de tal? Vamos a decir, ¿a cuántos kilómetros es Los Ángeles de Nueva York?
How far is it from Los Angeles to New York?
Okay, one more time, pero créetelo.
How far is it from LA to New York?
Yeah, how far is it from LA to New York? Entonces la estructura es, how far is it from tal to tal? Okay, so we're going to look at how far is it today, but also we're going to start with some vocabulary. Okay, so we're going to do that first. We'll do the vocabulary first, and then we're going to do how far is it. Así que don't forget it. No te olvides. How far is it from tal to tal? Because we're coming back to it. Vocabulary. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay. How do you say población?
Population.
La U es como U. Population.
Population.
Yeah, population.
Population.
¿Ves? Hay tres sonidos de la U en inglés.
Population.
U, que es este. How do you say comunidad?
Community.
Ese es otro. U, community. Luego la A, público. How do you say público?
Public.
Public. A, ¿ves el A? Y luego la U, que nadie se equivoca con esa, porque es la única que usa. Pero nosotros tenemos tres. U, U, and A. Okay, so, let's see. ¿Población?
Population.
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 Okay. How do you say aún, incluso?
No.
Aún Paco, incluso Paco viene. Even.
Even.
Even Paco is coming. Even. Even. También es como decimos números pares. Even numbers. Okay. Odd numbers es impares. Even numbers. Okay. Incluso y también pares. Okay. How do you say la vida?
The life.
Eso es un error muy común. No decimos the life. La vida es life, a secas, sin el the. Pon the life y tacha the. Cross it out. Porque nunca decimos the life is beautiful, decimos
Life is beautiful.
la vita è bella. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Okay, how do you say estar aburrido?
Be bored.
To be bored. No sé por
To
qué
be
bored,
bored.
pero bored. Como tabla, snowboard.
Bored. Be bored.
To be bored.
To be bored.
Are you bored in my class?
Yes, I am.
Can you believe it? Today you get an F. Hoy no apruebas la clase. Are you bored in my class?
No, never. I'm bored.
I'm never bored.
I'm never bored.
I'm
never bored.
never bored. That's the right answer. Okay. Do you get bored easily? ¿Te aburres fácilmente? Do you get bored easily?
No, I don't.
Ask me the same question.
Do you bored?
Do you get bored?
Do you get bored
Easily.
Easily?
Yes. I get bored easily. I get bored easily. And the last one, actuar.
To act?
To act. Te estás comportando como un idiota.
You are acting like
Like an idiot.
like an idiot.
You're acting like an idiot. You're acting like a fool, como un tonto. All right, to act. Okay? All right, good. Vocabulary. Now, how do we say? Te voy a poner a prueba, te dije. ¿Cuánta distancia hay entre California, entre Los Ángeles y Nueva York?
How far is it from LA to New York?
From LA to New York. Do you know?
3,000.
I think it's about 3,000 miles, millas. Los kilómetros, no sé, 5,000 algo.
4,500.
About 4,500 kilometers. It's pretty far. Okay, how far is it? How far is it from Madrid to Toledo?
It's 70 kilometers.
From Madrid.
From Madrid to Toledo.
It's 70 kilometers from Madrid to Toledo. How far is it from Madrid to Almería? I don't know, Maria, you have to help us with that one.
It's 550.
Is that right, Maria?
Kilometers.
Yeah, it's about 550. It's about, alrededor de. It's about 550 kilometers from Madrid to Almería, the greatest place in the world. That's right. I work for Almeria's tourism bureau. All right. Okay. Ask me where my father's from.
Where is your father from?
Almería. That's why it's my favorite place in the world, of course. Okay. How far is it from Bilbao to Madrid?
It's about 400 kilometers.
It's about
To Bilbao, from Bilbao to Madrid.
Okay, it's about 400 kilometers from Bilbao to Madrid. Okay, ask me how far it is from, vamos a ver, Madrid to Ávila.
How far is it from Madrid to Ávila?
I'm not sure. How far is it from Madrid to Ávila?
It's around 100 kilometers
Really?
to Madrid.
From?
From Madrid to Ávila.
Siempre el from primero, right? It's around
100.
It's around 100 kilometers from Madrid to Ávila. Okay? I've never been to Ávila. Have you been to Ávila?
Yes, it's a nice place.
It's a nice
Very
place.
nice place.
Great.
It's perfect to eat.
I've heard this. I've heard this, right. All right, now how far is it from your house to a pharmacy?
It's from my house to the
It's tal kilometers or it's tal meters?
It's 100 meters.
Meters.
Meters from my house to the pharmacy.
Okay, it's 100 meters from your house to the pharmacy. Okay, how far is it from your house to the supermarket?
It's 400.
Kilometers.
It's 400 meters.
Meters.
It's 400 meters from my house to the supermarket.
It's 400 meters from his house to the supermarket. Okay. How far is it from your house to the closest metro stop?
It's 1 kilometer from my house to the more close.
The closest.
The closest metro stop.
One more time. Porque eso lo hemos troceado ahí.
It's 1 kilometer from my house to the closest metro gate.
Stop. Or entrance. All right. How far is it from tal to tal? Study. Ciao.
Okay, not bad. Class 157, and the last segment was constantly, how far is it? How far is it? Concerning the English language, question, how far is it from point A to point B? If point B is good mastery of the language, un buen dominio del idioma, point B. How far is it from point A to point B? It depends. Yes. What does it depend on? It depends on you. You can reduce or increase the distance infinitely. You can increase the distance infinitely, and you can reduce the distance dramatically by having the right attitude and by working hard. So, how far is it to the promised land? In English, it's not very far if you work hard.